Our own is very simple. Why should children, why should small children, why should they spend 93 days in police custody when they should be in school? And the government can arrest 10, 12, 13-year-old and keep them in custody for 93 days. But the government has not been able to arrest Yabelo 6 months after. Is it not a parody of some sort that we have two separate countries? One country for the rich, one country for the poor. Our laws are very clear. It's 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children. So we are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that are sub to this. But what we are saying, very simple. Yaya Bello, 6 months later, has not been arrested. When you arrest our children, you keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashoko. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad. You understand? The Tinubu government should discontinue the charge. We make a passionate appeal to the AGF, Baba Latif Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge. He should take over the matter and discontinue against these children, so that the children can return back to school. And the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution. That Baba Latif Fagbemi should take over this matter and discontinue the charge against the children. I cried in open court because of this grave injustice that has been done to these kids.
Talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. So we'll talk and die. While we were in court this morning, and shortly before the plea of the defendants, mainly underage children, could be taken, some of them who were looking quite malnourished, who were looking quite very sick, started slumping in court before the Honorable Justice Eguatu. Justice Eguatu, upon seeing the fainting of these young persons of school age, had to adjourn had to stand down proceedings.
The president want to say he don't know. Well, who is in charge? The president. A president have human feelings. If a real father, you are the president, you sit, you know some boys have been arrested just because they were protesting against your government, your policy. And you just forget them and for 3 months. You forget them there for 3 months. Look, let me play you another video.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here.
I believe this is their government lawyer telling us what? They are not kids. They are married men, as if the rest of us are blind. These are married men. They are adults. They are married men. You see the reason why there will be no progress there will never be progress in this country. Because we know the truth. We know what we are doing is wrong. We keep doing it. They are adults. They are not kids. I believe this is a government lawyer. They are adults. They are not kids. Even the lawyer beside him, they were all laughing. Well, it is laughable. Him talking like this, laughable. It's laughable. People are doing something that is wrong. It is the government right to arrest whoever that is doing something that is not right. I understand. But when it is kids, there is a way you will handle it. When you know these are kids, they're supposed to be in school. If you don't send them to school, if you don't train them, they are going to give you problem in future. Or is it because you guys are already old? Before these people will grow up and begin to give the country a problem, you're already gone. Is that the reason why you dump them there? Whether they are Northerners or Southerners, it doesn't matter. How can you arrest people like this and dump them in jail for 3 months? Me clap for such government? Anybody that see this kind of thing and don't condemn it, you are a problem. I don't have time to be defending billionaires, people in charge of Nigerian money. Only God know where how they are. The place they sleep is heaven on earth. Their children go to the best school. Their children, they are prince and princess now. They travel to wherever country they feel they want to, like Tinubu's children, grandchildren. Go to Dubai. They can stay in any hotel, presidential hotel, eat whatever they like. Me and you, the ordinary grand, they look for one cup of ramen, support them. I can only people fight people in government. I can only come and say, look, give him chance. Don't hate him because your brother lose the election. Let's give him chance. That's what I have. That's what I have for that. I don't support Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the past presidential election. I don't believe. You know that he's a good man. He was he's still the best governor ever, Lagos. He was, he did well. And the Lagosians love him. A lot of people think what he did in Lagos, he can replicate it in, as the president of Nigeria. That's a different, I don't believe that. But he's the president. If he fails, the nation will fail. Everybody will suffer. But now he's the president. All this talk. Let me tell you something. By May next year, we'll decide and tell Nigerians there is no hope again. May next year, what they are going to do, it's their style. They'll begin to do something to prove to you what they will use to campaign. They are not thinking of what Tinubu is going to use now for campaign 2027. Wait till next year, maybe one year and 6 months to go. They'll begin to do something to deceive you again. That's what Jonathan did. That's what Buhari did. That's what Tinubu will do. For now, they are all sleeping. Tinubu is just there to fulfill his dream. He wanted to be Nigerian president. He knows he's old. We need some radical mind. Even Okpabi being the Senate president, it's a joke. Look at, he invited Ojuku's wife. They are talking. These are jokers. Some part of the country. The other day I made a video. I said, look, if you cannot, how can you go to what do they call it? Niger. Kenya to arrest him now. They cannot till today. You have no evidence to jail him. You kept him there, and the people in the states, they are sit at home every day. Samelepa giving sit. All this rubbish. Those are rubbish. Nigeria cannot progress like this. Tinubu, this kind of a fake government, I won't say he has failed. By May next year, I will tell you, if nothing changes, I will come out and tell you he has failed. You might cry, you might not be happy, you might not no. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. Can you say after 1 year and 8 months, look at Nigeria? They were talking about they want to build that refinery, Dangote refinery. Nigerians were so involved in it, thinking, because when they build refinery, since we cannot maintain the one we have, okay, Dangote refinery will make things, price of fuel maybe a little bit cheaper. Is it cheaper now? Is it cheaper now? How can Tinubu that led protest to Ojota that the cost of fuel is too high in Nigeria against Jonathan? He's not the president. How much are we buying it now? How can you keep this case in jail because they are poor man's children? And true, Yahya Bello is there. You can't arrest Yahya Bello. There's no way you are going to put it that it will look right to people that have brain, people that think straight. They will understand that you arrest people since August. You just throw them in jail because they are nobody's children. You don't care whether they will go to school. You don't care. You want to destroy their life already destroyed. Their father is not. These are poor man's children. Why? Because they protested. Even though somebody were using them, somebody used them to go and do that protest, must you kill them? Is it not the president like a opportunity for the president, for the government, to look for a way to rehabilitate these people, to let them understand, oh, I'm here to build a bright future for you. I'm not your enemy. If, for instance, people use them, see your president as a father. Okay, you don't do this. Punish them 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Make sure when you release them, make sure, give them scholarship. We have the money. Give them scholarship. I'm sorry. Free them and give them scholarship. Let them go back to school and learn and be a better man, from boys to men, to be a better man tomorrow.